Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi. It's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up and down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Leduc might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Leduc. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and yep, it's good. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you can see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
That's just sheer will from Dumont right there. Not allowing the physical coverage to deter him.
Outside Leduc. Lemun. And that misses. That would have put them up. MP inside. He's covered by Leduc. MP, it's good.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
To the paint. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
To the inside. Roquefort. And it's MP with the rebound. It's Paris leading. No good with the layup. Strasbourg on the break. Pushing it up. And Roquefort throwing it down.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size to do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
Here's MP. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
That one falls. And here's Ledoux. Rejected by MP.
That's just incredible defensive timing from MP. He understands when to go after those blocks.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Now here's Ledoux. Good work defensively by Zadirko. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's MP off the drive. And the shot goes in.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that that team is playing so well.
And stolen by MP. He got it up. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead. And welcome back to the second quarter of this. Oh, it's both teams making substitutions here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite a culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
And here's Paris. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Now here's Leduc. Over MP. And stolen by MP.
That's great opportunistic defense, guys.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Fires from deep. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Pass to Leduc. Over MP. Hits the front of the rim and out.
But with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Outside Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro. Pass to Dumont. Back to MP. Here's the three. MP can't get that one to fall.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. Putting that size to work in the painted area, Roquefort just going for it.
And here's MP. Drains the three-pointer.
He's been key for them, the way he's distributed the ball.
No doubt, Tim. And when the offense runs through him, it's just such a smooth operation.
And it's so much fun to watch. And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Ahern outside. MP. MP can't get that one to fall.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Pass to Leduc. Looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in.
Strasbourg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
And stolen by Roquefort. Three, Lemuel. It's good from long range.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
And here's Paris. 7-point differential. And MP gets it to go.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
For three. The shot comes out. And that does it for the first half of play. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Pass to Elich. Kicks it out to MP. Now here's Ahern. And here's MP from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
The answer three from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
Here's Leduc. Outside. Pass to Viseur. The three. Harris grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Illich. The 7-footer falls.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French League, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
MP banked in off the glass.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Now Miller. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Leduc. And Illich pulls it down. And he's going up for the hoop here. Ahern outside. Let's go with a three. He can't get it to go. The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Well, I love that Leduc has the awareness to draw that whistle.
It's his first trip to the line, and so he makes them both from the line. Here's Dumont. MP inside. He's covered by Leduc. Pass to Zadirko. Dumont. Here's MP for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Here's Leduc. That one, good for two.
Well, he's a serious playmaker. I mean, it's pretty easy to see why Leduc has so much success.
MP. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line. Viseur picks one up. This is his first free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits them both.
Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing top competition. It's been a win-win.
Fires for three. Nice D from MP. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Ledoux.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Snatched away. Strasbourg on the break. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
You're not going to come by a bucket any easier than that.
Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Strasbourg's ball. Strasbourg calls timeout. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And I love MP's shot selection and just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
And here's Strasbourg. Miller with the ball. Outside Viseur. Pass to Leduc. And here's Roquefort. Good. And Leduc gets the assist.
Excellent pass by Leduc. NBA scouts love his playmaking.
High post MP. Zadirko up top. Back to MP. Takes the three. A rebound by Roquefort.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Leduc, and there's a foul called on MP. That will be his second foul of the game. Here's Roquefort. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot.
I love MP's dedication to the defensive end. He does all he can to make things hard in the shooting.
Baseline J on the way. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
And here's Leduc. Monsieur with the screen. Puts it up from 17. Ahern with the rebound. Monsieur with the steal. Now here's Lemieux. He's covered by Ahern.
Substitution on the court.
Now Paris FC basket with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Pass to Leduc. Back to MP. Launches a three, and the three ball is good.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
To the middle. Dubois lays it up and banks it in.
Well done to finish that one off.
Here's Paris. The drive by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
Here's Leon. Pass to Lambert. Here's Charpentier. Here's Dubois. Off target with the three. MP on the wing, guarded by Lambert. And that one good.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and...
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best.
That if you don't know about me, you're going to find out. Vince thought I was some loudmouth American.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to...
Yeah, at some point I just felt that it...
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompt...
most of it is...
How was the S?
Austin, bro, them things was...